Musings of a Mystic, and I'm back with the December Picard pick a deck type style situation. And before I get into it, I'm going to say please remember these are not personal readings, the one that resonate with everyone, and that is just fine. No big deal. It just means the reading is for somebody else today. If you guys need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you may contact me through email. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Um, I I just have like a quick shout out to a new channel that's doing tarot readings. Her name is Mrs. Waite. I'm gonna put the link for her channel down there in my description box so that you guys can go over there and check out her readings because she's pretty awesome. But anyway, let's see. This is gonna be number one, number two, and number three. I'm doing it this way because it's so hard to kind of see what is what is up right now. So one, two, and three over here. See how hard that is? Yeah. I've been having a hard time getting myself together, so you guys are going to kind of see these janky readings until I figure out where I'm going to be. But with all that being said, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, donate, and comment. And I will go ahead and get into deck number one. If you hear noise in the background, it's just my kids. My kids back there being kids. So I'm going to move that over there, and I'm going to put this on top of it. This is, no, let's put it this way. So number three is on the bottom, and number two is on top of it. All right, deck number one. Deck number one. What is coming towards you guys in December 2020? I haven't really completely started really shuffling, so I'm not going to take those. Spirit of the highest vibration, please grant me access to the collective energy so I can give accurate and concise answers to the question. For the seekers, what is coming toward them in December 2020? Now, remember, these are not personal readings. They will not resonate. Why is it upside down? With everyone. And that's okay. No big deal. It just means that the reading is for somebody else today. And if you guys need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you may contact me through email, which is down there in the description box. But the question is, what is coming towards you guys December 2020? What is coming toward the seekers December 2020? What is coming toward the seekers of deck number one in December 2020? Okay, so you got the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Five of Swords also kept trying to make an appearance there, and the Five of Wands. So it looks like, what it looks like, that's funny. What it looks like, and this is kind of like the theme here. So things are changing for you guys. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Um, the Wheel of Fortune to me always kind of speaks of fortunate things or just, things changing because you can be at the top of the wheel where all the good things are, or you might be at the bottom of the wheel where all kinds of crap is happening to you. So what it looks like is with the ace that came out, it looks like you guys are experiencing more positive things coming into your life. You might have had this actually happen to you already, or it might be getting ready to happen to you this month. And it kind of helps you get out of a bad situation. So you guys had the Five of Swords that kept trying to pop out. It was on the bottom of the deck. I think it fell out with the King of Pentacles, and it was also upside down in the deck. So it kept trying to show itself. So it seems like you guys have had a Five of Swords type situation going on in the past that you might still be dealing with the after effects of, and now you're starting to move out of that, maybe because somebody gave you a job, maybe you got a job, maybe you won the lottery, maybe you whatever you did, right? Whatever happened, you had this ace come into your life, or it's coming into your life in one way, shape, or form, and it helps you to move out of the Five of Swords type energy. But interestingly, you move right back into the Five of Wands. So maybe it, in my opinion, the Five of Swords is worse than the Five of Wands. So it's like the situation gets better, but it's still some conflict there that you gotta deal with. That's coming towards you in December 2020. But ultimately, things are changing for you. I feel like it's changing for you in a more positive way because you've got two cards here that indicate positive movement forward. Because this is the Six of Swords. It comes after the Five, where these people are moving out of the difficulties and then moving out of the rough waters toward the clear waters and the a better life elsewhere, basically. So the what I'm getting here is that you guys you are offered something or an opportunity falls into your lap, or it could just be an opportunity that you worked for. You know, you get this offer, this opportunity, and it's something that you have to put your hands on because it's a pinnacle, and you get to move forward um, into a more positive situation, but there are still difficulties, and you might be coming into contact with other people who have other um, opinions. They might have their own opinions. They might be beating you about the head with. You might have your own, thoughts that are beating you about the head. You might have other people who were like, "Hey, you owe me money. I saw you get that money. So give me that money." You know what I mean? So like, it's positive change, but it doesn't come without conflict. Basically, is what I'm saying. So keep that in mind as you go through December. I want to see what this ace is, and then after that, I might clarify the five to see what it's about, and then we can go on to the next set. I want to see if it's like a job, like if it's a job or if somebody helps you out or what happens here. Okay. Oh, so you might have a woman. For some reason, I did see that. I saw a queen before she popped out. You might actually have a woman who gives you some information because she is the information queen. Um, I read her as like the technological queen. You might have somebody over the internet offer you something, or you might just have a woman who is like very very mind over emotion. Somebody who like is very logical. She could also be a boss. I'm like hearing boss for you guys. That that just kind of helps you out by giving you some information that you need or offering you a job. This person could also give you money. For somebody, it's your sister who is an Aquarius that is like giving you this pinnacle here to help you get out of the trouble that you were in before. Um, this could be any air sign, Aquarius. For some reason, I'm hearing Sagittarius. But that's not an air sign. But Aquarius is the one that's coming out the strongest. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising could be even their Venus or Mars. Um, could be a Virgo, which is also not an air sign. But y'all know me. If you've been listening to my channel for a while, you know I just tell you the signs that come to me, not the ones that necessarily are what they're supposed to be at the time. So, with that being said, I'm going to clarify this five, and then I'm going to go on to the deck number two. Since the Queen of Swords is someone who is so much about thinking more than a feeling, not to say that she's not emotional, just saying that she's more of a mental person who might lead with logic over emotion. Um, I kind of feel like she might give you an idea that you can use to become stable. Maybe even she might offer you an application for something that will help you become stable. I'm going to clarify the Five of Wands. Entirely too many cards. 10? Oh, that's nice. Oh, okay. It might be somebody in your family who I'm picking up that might be jealous. And they might, like I was saying before, might be saying some BS like, hey, this is my opinion, that's their opinion, this is your opinion, that's the person over there's opinion, and my sister over here said this, and that man over there said that. So, this person might be jealous of your come up, basically. And they're like, hey, you're coming up, and I don't want you to come up. I want you to think that you're stuck. I want you to continue to think that you're stuck. And that's why I'm going to sit here and talk to you and try and make you think that, you're stuck when you're not. This is the so interesting. You got the 5 that wanted to come out, the 6 that did come out, the 7 and the 8. So it's like you're going on this mental journey. Don't let anybody let you feel like you're stuck. You're not stuck. This lady in this card thinks she's stuck. She can't see. This is not tight. This is not tight either. And she's not surrounded by swords. She's got swords on one side and swords on the other. She could wiggle out of this, take this off, and step out of there. Don't let anybody think that you. Don't let anybody make you think that you're stuck. You're not. You're not stuck. Their secret motivation is to basically make you think you're stuck. Maybe it's like, I don't know. Let's just say it's a friend, right? And they're jealous of what they see you getting ready to do. And you go from the ace, they're going to see you going from the ace to the 9, going from the conflict of the 5 of the swords to the 9 of pentacles, where you got everything you need to survive. This lady is in her garden of her house. She's got this wall, which to me indicates protection. She's got all these pentacles down here, which to me indicates she's got all the money she could possibly need to live. She's got this fruit back here. Is grapes, where she can just eat whatever she wants whenever she wants. And she's got this little pet right here, which to me means that she first of all can communicate, because I think this is a messenger bird, and it's also like a pet to her. So she's got companionship, and she can also communicate well and with others quickly to get what she needs. And she's wearing these clothes. Look at these clothes. She's got all these fine clothes. And I think it's just like, you might just have like somebody in your life who sees your potential, who sees that you're getting ready to have this, and it's just they see that you're getting ready to have this. And they don't want you to have it without them. They want you to take them with you, basically, so that they can like leech off of you. So you're not like using all your resources for yourself. You're also like giving some to them, like money and your time and your services and stuff. I know that's a weird. That might have come out weird sounding, but you might have somebody in your group or around you who doesn't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you doing better than they are. But what I'm seeing here is you either got this offer, this ace in the past, and you've been working and working and working, and now you're seeing results, or somebody's going to help you get this ace by giving you an idea or giving you like the potential. They might be giving you a job or offering you an application to apply for like a house or something. Somebody like, oh hey, my friend lives here, let me get you an application so you can apply to live there, kind of thing. So it's like you get the offer and then you go from 0 to freaking 90 in 30 days. So, and this could also stretch out further beyond just 1 month, but it's like the gears start turning, or they've already started turning, and now you're moving forward, but you're also moving forward into a positive space, but you're also moving forward into some conflicts, because I feel like you've got people around you who don't really want to see you all that happy, and don't believe that you're stuck, because you're not. If somebody's trying to make you feel like you're stuck, you're not. Just buck them off and keep on rolling, because this reading, what I'm seeing here, you guys are not stuck. You're just, maybe listening to the wrong people talking to you. Look at that. These are the cards that fell out. The nine of cups. Strength card, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. So these people, to me, are the ones who might be like talking to you all kinds of ways, trying to make you think that you're stuck and you're not. Interestingly, there's a pair here. So this might be like family who they might be trying to beat you around the head. I'm not sure why I keep hearing that, but they might be trying to like beat you around the head with logic, but you have a feeling that you're gonna be okay. So you go do what's best for you, obviously, at all times, right? Like I said, this is just a reading on YouTube. You can take what resonates and leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate, don't try to make it stick because it's not going to work. It's okay if it doesn't stick. But you might be bruising somebody's ego by trying to get out and do your own thing. And that person doesn't want you to do that, or those people don't want you to do that, so they're trying to make you feel like you're stuck. But focus on the positives here. You've got 2 9s and 2 10s because this is a 10. So it's like you're coming to the end of a cycle, which is very positive. You're coming into more emotional fulfillment and more financial stability, or just general stability in your life, where you have, the things that you need to do what you need to do instead of focusing on other people and what they want you to do. Because I feel like you guys are like the people who will give and give and give and give and give, but your own boat has holes in it, but you're giving somebody else a boat because you want them to be okay. You know? But anyway, guys, definitely take care of yourselves. I know that you guys are the superstars here. Um, Listen to your own guidance more than you listen to anybody else's. Like your intuition, I feel like, is strong. So you guys just take care of yourselves, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you guys need more information, or if you want a reading that only resonates with you, contact me through email. I'll get back to you guys as soon as I possibly can. Ta-ta for now. So deck number 2. Deck number 2. What is coming towards you guys in December 2020? Didn't even get started yet with that, but the 9 of Wands and the 4 of Cups fell out. We'll see if they come out again. Please remember, these are not personal readings. They will not resonate with everyone. That's fine. No big deal. Just means the reading is for somebody else today. If you guys need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you can contact me through email. Uh-oh. And I'll get back to you guys as soon as I possibly can. Otherwise, we'll get into this. Please grant my answers as a collective so I can give an accurate and concise answer to their question. What is coming toward them? December 2020. What is coming toward the seekers of deck number 2, December 2020? So, I want to thank you guys out there who have been donating. You guys are awesome. Donations are not required, but I do appreciate every single last one that I get. Let's see. 20. It's coming toward the secrets of deck number 2. December 2020. Alright. The Magician. The Judgment card. Interesting. So far, you've gone from 1 to 20. I mean, the year is ending, so it is kind of like a cycle ending, and there goes a 10. So you've got 1, 20, 10, and what are you? 15? Devil card. So first thing I'm hearing is don't drink too much during the holiday season. Don't drink too much during the holiday season because, everybody has, right now, there's a lot of stress going on right now. For obvious reasons, Just all kinds of weird stuff happening in 2020, and the biggest, most obvious one with the lockdowns and stuff, with the pandemic going on. So don't drink too much during the holiday season because I feel like, we'll look at that. That was on the bottom of the deck. I feel like it'll cause you more harm than it will help you escape. So I know you guys kind of feel like you want to escape, but don't drink too much. That's the first thing that I heard. Don't drink too much. Like, you guys might be the drinkers, the partiers. I feel like if you drink a lot, like get drunk every day and, party every day this holiday season, you're going to cause yourself more issues than it's really worth to drink that much. So just take care of yourselves. Don't drink too much, because what I'm seeing here it's really just going to cause a whole lot of stress that you just don't need right now. Okay, that was like the first thing that I got very strongly. Don't drink too much. Don't party too much. And if you do stuff that's harder than alcohol, just don't. Okay, just take care of yourself. Just don't do it. Um, but you got some interesting cards here. You got the Magician, which to me is the person that has everything they need to make what they want happen. So what do you want happen? What do you want to happen? Focus kind of on like what your goals are in December 2020, because January 2021 is coming very soon. It's going to be a whole new year. Hopefully things will start to get better. But it's interesting because it looks like you've got a big cycle coming to an end, and this could also indicate um, a toxic cycle coming to an end. And this is the After Tarot, so I kind of read this differently because it's supposed to be what happens after, what it happens after the what is after the Rider Waite Tarot deck stuff happens. It's supposed to be like what happens after. So what I'm seeing here is it feels like you guys might have already had some things happen. And that cycle that started in the past is currently in the process of ending. And I feel like it's a toxic cycle that has caused you so much stress and worry and difficulty in your life that you're ready for it to end. You're ready for it to end. Seven of Wands. And you need to really stand your ground here. You might be tempted. Like, I feel like you guys, some of you need to consider how much um, toxic behavior or alcoholism or drug addiction or whatever you you participate in. And you might have people around you who are always trying to get you a drink, always trying to get you to, smoke, always trying to get you to do whatever. And you're like, I feel like a lot of you are done with that. You're like, yeah, I'm done with that. I don't want to do that anymore. And it's like you finally decide to just start over, because you go from 1 to 20, and 21 is the end of the world. So I feel like you guys are in the process of like just wiping all of that clean and starting over, because this guy, he was holding all these sticks. He got tired of holding them all and dropped all but one, which to me is the Ace of Wands. So it's like you guys, these two cards together too can indicate like toxic stuff, manipulation, um, maybe, for example, since we have all of the aces here, maybe you had opportunities that you pissed away because you didn't feel like taking them, or you didn't have the motivation to take them, or you had the money, for example, but you spent it on the wrong thing or whatever. Maybe you had the idea but you didn't have the execution down. Maybe you just drank a little bit too much. Because it's like, these are all the potential things that can go for you. These are all the aces that you could have had, all the opportunities in the past you could have had to get your shit together. But you decided to, for whatever reason, participate in toxic behavior and either abuse the opportunity or not take advantage of it to the fullest, or just ignore it altogether. But this can also indicate things coming back around again. This is Gabriel blowing his horn to awaken all of the dead people to rapture them up to heaven. So I kind of feel like, it can also indicate rebirth, um, and actual judgment too, because this is the judgment card. So this could indicate a rebirth of your good judgment because you're tired of your own fuck shit and kind of like just dropping all the crap that you were holding on to that you don't need anymore. If that makes sense. Just holding on to the opportunity that you can use to move forward. And what you're gonna have to do is make sure that you don't listen to the people who don't mean you well, especially if they're like, hey, here's some drugs, here's a drink. Why don't you come over? We're gonna eat this whole cake or this whole pie. We're going to, just participate in negative behaviors and not evolve and move forward. And yeah, I feel like if you don't let this cycle end, it's going to end, regardless of whether you want it to or not. Because the Tower card, every time I have ever gotten the freaking Tower card, it was something that was necessary, but very, very unpleasant. It's like I broke my tooth, right? The dentist had to take it out. I was like, oh, is you got to take it out or can you just do a root canal? I got this card. He took my tooth out because he had to. It was a job that I had that I kept getting the Tower card for because the boss there, not bad mouthing anybody, he didn't. He was just who he was, and then shit happened, and I ended up leaving that job. um, the Tower card is it's kind of like the storm that comes and takes things down that don't have good foundations. Like if you built your houses on sand and then you have like a hurricane come through, that house gets taken away because it was not built on a solid foundation. So whatever you got that is not built on a solid foundation, watch because that particular thing is gonna fall down. I had a relationship that I had been holding on to for 10 years. 10 years. I kept getting this card just in my daily draws, and I was like, what is going on? The Tower card, Two of Cups, and then the relationship ended. And it wasn't pleasant either. It was like a very fiery ending. So, as unpleasant as it was, that relationship needed to go, that job needed to go, and that tooth needed to go. It's just like whatever you've got is not with the solid foundation. It's going, and you don't really have a whole lot of control over it going. You just have to prepare yourself for it to go. You know. So, with that being said, I kind of want to see why the magician is here. I want to see why the devil is here. Actually, I want to clarify the devil to see what kind of devil it is, because it could just be that you're dealing with the Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, um, or it could indicate Capricorn season because Capricorn season is here. No, I think it's Sagittarius right now. The Capricorn comes after Sag, and that ends our year. So I want to clarify the Devil card. Why is it reversed? I don't read reversals unless they fall out reversed, but it fell out reversed, so it's kind of like, yeah. So you got the zero. You got 0, 1, 20, 10, and 15 right here. So what this says to me is you're trying to resist. You're trying to resist this new beginning, but you're not going to be able to because the Tower card has shown itself. The more you resist, the worse it's going to be when the tower comes down. Definitely, definitely, definitely go with the flow. I mean, do what you want to do, honestly. This is just reading on YouTube. I'm just, whoever. You don't have to listen to what I'm saying. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. Okay? Don't don't do it. Do what you want to do. I'm just saying, if you already know you've got some loose foundations or some things that are built on sand and you see a storm coming, prepare yourself because those things are coming down. And the more you fight it, the worse it's going to be. So, with that being said, I want to see what the advice is for you guys. It's the advice for the seekers of deck number 2. There was that freaking Queen of Swords again. She was here in the first deck. There was a king too. The Death card, yeah. And the High Priestess card. Three of Three of Pentacles there. So he also came out in the first deck. No, it was actually the Queen of Cups that came out in the first deck. So what I'm gonna say, the thing that pops out here the most is the Death card. Just let it go. Let this cycle close itself. Don't resist the new beginning when it comes towards you. Just let whatever this is that is not serving you anymore, just let it go. You might not be able to see what's beyond that. But for some reason, I'm looking at all these pomegranates and this like it looks like a beautiful garden behind her. For some reason, I'm attracted to it, and what I'm seeing here is that you just need to let this stuff go, so that you can move toward a more beautiful surrounding, like environment. And I'm also seeing this as advice to be logical. Yeah, make sure that you stop and smell the roses. For some reason, that's what I'm kind of getting from this butterfly up here. Make sure that you aren't so focused on one thing, the sword. Make sure that you aren't just so focused on like what's really in front of you right now. Especially if it's like alcoholism that you're dealing with or something that's more toxic. Don't focus on it. Instead, this is the only thing that I'm ever going to have in my life, and then there's nothing that's going to be more beautiful than this. This is the only thing I'm ever going to get, because there are other things out there, like this little butterfly, that will come to you once you let this shit go. Like, I don't know what this is for you guys, but what I'm getting is that it's not planted firmly on the best foundations, and it's run its course. It needs to go, and you have to let it go. Here, the Death card. That's not necessarily somebody dying. Just it could just be a situation that's dying. Let it go, even if you can't see what's coming. Because what I'm seeing here is that once you let go of all that other crap, you're gonna be left with the one thing that really matters, or the one new opportunity that can help you move forward. And you just gotta let the stuff go before you can open your hands and receive anything else. So I hope that made some sense to you guys. Please remember to take care of yourselves. Um, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, donate, comment. I thank you guys who have already donated, and if you want to donate, the information is down there. I really appreciate you guys, and if you need a personal reading, my information is down below. I will see you guys next time to talk now. So deck number 3. I don't have any Florida water. I need to get some more. Like, I need just a case of Florida water just to be around at all times. But anyway, that is neither here nor there. Deck number 3. Deck number 3, what is coming towards you all? December 2020. I know that this is like 3 days late, but if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you kind of know what's going on with me.
What? My period on.
I didn't say anything to you, baby girl.
And I just found the
Uh-oh. What?
what line?
Oh, I think I just turned it the wrong way. Okay, so I'm tripping. I saw you. If you guys hear anything in the background, just in the dark. So what is coming toward the seekers of deck number 3? December 2020. What is coming toward the seekers of deck number 3? December 2020. Please remember these are not personal readings. They will not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. No big deal. It just means they're reading it for somebody else today. If you guys need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you may contact me through email and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and get into this. It's coming toward the seeker of deck number 3, December 2020. What is coming toward the seekers of deck number 3? All right. December 2020. Huh, that's funny. That thing just shot itself toward the camera, and then it like lit itself over here. That's weird. This is the one. This is the one that was like in the middle of the deck that was upside down. This one fell out. There's the star card and the 8 of wands, and then the 7 of wands. So many cards fell out. So Page of Cups just randomly fell out. You might be dealing with somebody who has Aquarius, or you might have something that's going to be leaking over into Aquarius season, which I believe comes after Capricorn, because Capricorn is December to January, and then I think it's January. February is Aquarius season. Pisces, Aquarius. Is it Pisces? No, it's Aquarius and Pisces. Okay. So this might fall over or move over into Aquarius season because you got the star card here, which can indicate the water bearer, which is Aquarius. Yes. I like this being here in the center of the friggin' deck, or in the center of the reading, because this is like the way that I learned it was it's the wish upon a star card. So it's kind of like things coming into manifestation, sort of. It's like things that you might have like been thinking of for a while starting to come together. I also kind of see this 8 of wands as things moving very quickly. So it's kind of like something sneaks into your life with the 7 of swords, and it's kind of like, I'm not sure why I keep saying it's kind of like, I'm just gonna say what comes to me. So it's kind of like something sneaking into your life, and it's a positive thing. It might be something that you hoped for, and it like comes into your life very, very fast. So it might be something that you didn't even know that you needed, didn't even know that you were thinking of, didn't even know that you wanted, and then it kind of like comes into your life. Don't fight it, because a lot of you, I feel like, have the propensity. That's the right word. Why did that word flop out of my mouth? Like, I don't ever use that word, but it's like you have the personality that you kind of fight things. And since this thing kind of slid into your life, with the this is not always a negative card. It's only really negative when it's like with other cards that are negative cards, like the 5 of Swords. So it was the 5 and the 7 of Swords, 5 and the 7 and the 8 of Swords, or the like 9 of Swords, or with the 3 of Swords and the 2 of Cups, or I want to say the Devil, then I'd be concerned. But what I'm seeing here is mostly positive cards. This is a very positive card. And this one's kind of neutral. So I'm just kind of in the middle. Um, I'm kind of seeing that this thing like slipped into your life, like it slid up in your life. You didn't realize that it was sneaking up on you, and then it like sneaks right up on you, and then it gets into your life and sits right in front of your face, and it is very positive, whatever it is. This little guy right here, it might be like this person always feels like an apology. It could also be a child, or somebody who acts like a child, but I'm really mostly just getting like an apology. Like somebody might sneak into your life and be like, "Oh, hey, I really am sorry for the BS that I caused in the past," because these two can indicate this can be a text message, and this can indicate a message, an emotional message. So I kind of feel like somebody might apologize to you, and it's like something that you didn't even realize you needed for closure. Maybe you just like shut down after whatever happened, and then they slide back into your life and they apologize to you. But it's a positive thing because I feel like it helps you move forward. This also, to me, often comes off as a spiritual bath, like a spiritually healing bath. Maybe you took some baths and you forgot about it, right? So you took these spiritual baths and you forgot that you took them, and then you don't even realize that these things are working in your life until they smack you in the face, and then you start moving forward really, really quickly. And you're like, why is all this stuff happening now? What is going on? Like, I don't understand what happened. This person's like fighting something off, so you feel like you you guys might be suspicious of what it is, but then you realize that you asked for whatever it was that is sneaking into your life now. And the advice that I feel like I'm getting, I'm going to actually ask for the advice here. Oh, look at that. I feel like you're getting a blessing in December. And it might even come to you in February when Aquarius season kind of starts. Because these two people down here, she's praying to this being up here. He's looking at her. So she's praying for something, and he's looking at her, and she doesn't realize that he's there, in my opinion, because she's so focused on what's going on up here that she doesn't realize that there's somebody over there who wants to move toward her. So I kind of feel like you're receiving a blessing, and it might be in the form of a person, but you're like, I'm not looking for anybody. I don't want anything. Like, who is this? What do they want? Why do they want to talk to me? Why do they keep coming over? Like, why do they keep looking at me? And then your brain is like monkey brain, and you're like, what do they want? And this person ends up being a blessing some way, shape, or form. They might give you some uh, emotional message. Could be that they like you. Could be that they're apologizing for things that happened in the past. And it kind of ends up being a positive thing, and you get to move forward very quickly toward what I'm gonna figure out is like it's. I'm gonna clarify the eight of wands here before I keep talking. I feel like I'm rambling, you guys. I haven't done one of these videos in a while since like November 14th, I guess. Clarify the eight of wands. So don't be tempted to just bypass whatever this is. Because what it feels like, interestingly, we've got a little person with a cup and a person who's ignoring a cup. If it's out of spite that you're ignoring this cup, try to just reconsider the cup. Because we've got a little person here trying to offer a cup and a little person here like refusing to even acknowledge the cup is there. Yeah, I feel like you guys are fighting for some reason. You're fighting to ignore whatever this is, even though this thing could be a blessing for you. which I kind of understand. I mean, I'm not telling you to do something that you feel like will be bad for you. Like if you feel like it's bad for you, obviously don't. Um, why are you upside down? The heck? I'm trying to see if any more cards are reversed. Because I don't do reversals unless they come out reversed, and that one was for some strange reason reversed. But anyway, don't do anything you feel like is not going to be good for you. But if you know for a fact that the reason why you're ignoring this cup or not accepting it for uh, is because you have like petty thoughts, or you're being spiteful, or you're doing it because you're afraid, but not the healthy kind of fear, but the bad kind of fear, then rethink why you're ignoring this cup and maybe consider taking it. But do what's best for you, obviously. Use your best judgment and your own common sense and go from there. I want to clarify the Seven of Swords. All right. Ten of Wands, the Devil card again. And the Queen. I'm sorry, the Empress. Excuse me, the Empress. And there goes a uh, Queen of Wands at the bottom. So, damn. I don't know who out there is having like a really bad relationship with your mother. I can see this. I don't know if you feel like if you fell out with your mother a long time ago and like everything around her kind of makes you feel uh, like she's always gonna be sneaky and always gonna be somebody who you just don't want to deal with. Um, but for some of you, she might try and reach out to you to heal the situation, and you're going to be very tempted to um, not talk to her because she does seem to have toxic qualities that cause a lot of stress, and she does seem to be sneaky. And the Empress can indicate a mother. It could also be the mother of your children that you feel like might be doing some things that you don't agree with. But it really feels like this person is estranged. It's like you cut this person off
Barbie.
and you're fighting this person coming back into your life. Now, I can see this with a clarification, two different things, two different ways. Where this person was sneaking around and you caught them already because this is in the past position, and you're coming to a place where you're already starting to heal from that, and this for you guys is advice to maintain, like, hold your ground and not let this person back in your life. Now, this is where you guys need to take what resonates with you here. Now, if you know you've got this woman who you cut off that you don't need back into your life, then don't let this person back into your life, obviously. If this is the best thing for you, then no. Because I see you guys healing from whatever this is that was going on. And you move a lot faster toward your own goals when you let this person go and stand your ground and keep your boundaries up and not let this person back into your life. But they might try and come back around with an apology that you need to refuse. So for those of you that resonates with, don't let this person back into your life because you're going to move that a lot faster forward and away if you don't let them back into your life. And don't even try and talk to them about an apology. Don't even try and let them you know, into your space to talk to you. For others of you, this person has gone through a period of healing, and that is why they want to reach out to you. And you are going to be tempted to not accept their apologies or their communications, even though they've gone through this period of healing, and they have actually changed. Um, you're going to be very tempted to sink back into petty behavior. Maybe even hold on. That's funny. Maybe even hold on to anger because these two cards were on the bottom of the deck, and not let this person back into your life. Now, this stuff has happened in the past, so you guys need to use your own common sense and your own good judgment to decide which kind of person this is. Is this person the kind of person who has changed for real, or are they just on some bullshit still? So that's kind of what I got for you guys. Um, for some of you, let's just recap. Some of you, this person is very toxic and very stressful. Um, there might also be somebody who had a drinking problem or a problem with drugs, and they might have been sneaky and weird in the past, and you cut them off. You decided to go on to your own, you know, your own thing, and you put your walls up and decide not to talk to them anymore and stuff like that. And this person has changed. They've gone through a healing. They might be reaching out to you very soon to apologize to you, but you're going to be tempted not to talk to them. Now, if you feel like, if you can prove that they have gone through, for example, rehab, and they've cut out the alcohol or the drugs or whatever was the toxic behavior, and you can prove that they have actually taken steps to change, then, feel free to reach out to them. But if you feel like they are still, like, if they call you on the phone and they're still drunk, you know, leave you a drunk text message or something, then obviously this person hasn't really changed because they're still drinking. Those are the examples that I got there. Um, this can also be you who is doing the healing. You who have had the hard past, who's doing the healing. And you might be reaching out to people trying to apologize to them and they don't want to talk to you, but you know why. You know, because maybe you were toxic and stressful to deal with in the past. But I hope that that stuff made sense because this is almost an hour long, guys. Oh yeah, and I also mentioned somebody's baby mama. So take it how it resonates with you. I hope that made some sense because I got two different, or three or four actually different storylines there. If you can get a personal reading that only resonates with you, you may contact me through email, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I think you guys have already done so. Um, Please remember these are not personal readings, and um, if you liked the video, don't forget to share it. I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time like getting myself together here. Do what's best for you, obviously, and pop over to Mrs. Waite's channel and look at her tarot card readings. She's pretty awesome over there. I will see you guys in a different video. Ta-ta for now.